Isi obrolan Jokowi dan Prabowo saat makan bakmi di Solo. Ketar-ketir di hilir, PLTA raksasa Cina ancam Sungai Brahmaputra dan stabilitas regional. Raksasa baru dari Tibet, PLTA terbesar dunia, siap mengalirkan energi masa depan. Hai sahabat Politikal, minggu ini ada sejumlah informasi yang menarik untuk diperbincangkan kembali. Pastinya, isu-isu politik daerah, nasional dan internasional, semua kita rangkum dalam program Manuver Politikal. Bersama saya Hesti Handayani, inilah informasi selengkapnya. Jokowi mengungkapkan bahwa pertemuannya dengan Prabowo saat makan bakmi di Solo hanya membahas hal-hal ringan, seperti perjalanan Prabowo ke luar negeri dan telepon dengan Donald Trump. Jokowi menegaskan tidak ada pembicaraan soal politik atau pemakzulan Wapres Gibran dalam pertemuan tersebut. Berikut ulasan selengkapnya.
The contents of Jokowi and Prabowo's conversation while eating noodles in Solo. The 7th President of the Republic of Indonesia, Joko Widodo, or Jokowi, revealed the contents of his conversation with Presiden Prabowo Subianto while eating noodles in Solo some time ago. One of the conversations involved jokes about the Indonesian Solidarity Party, PSI, and the Gajah Mada Party, PKB. Jokowi said the conversation during the meal covered Prabowo's trip to Saudi Arabia and his call with US President Donald Trump. It was a light conversation. He also talked about his trips to Saudi Arabia, Brazil, and the European Union with Donald Trump, which were all light. Jokowi said his meeting with Prabowo did not discuss politics. Nothing. There was no discussion about the efficacy of mosques.
Done.
India dan Bangladesh khawatir pembangunan PLTA besar Cina di Tibet dapat mengeringkan Sungai Brahmaputra dan menyebabkan banjir di hilir. Bendungan yang dekat perbatasan India beresiko merusak lingkungan dan mengancam ekosistem dataran tinggi Tibet. Cina menyebut proyek ini sebagai proyek abad ini dengan perhatian pada konservasi ekologi. Berikut ulasan selengkapnya.
India and Bangladesh have raised concerns about the potential impact of China's construction of a giant hydroelectric power plant in Tibet on millions of people downstream. This is because the Yarlung-Zangbo River flows through both countries. It is known as the Brahmaputra River. The Chief Minister of the Indian state of Arunachal Pradesh, Pema Khandu, said that the giant dam, just 50 kilometers from the border, could dry up 80% of the river that flows through the Indian state, while potentially flooding downstream areas in Arunachal and neighboring Assam. NGOs also warned of risks to one of the richest and most diverse environments on the plateau. The dam is claimed to permanently damage the Tibetan plateau. Chinese Premier Li Qiang described the dam as the project of the century. He placed particular emphasis on the need for ecological conservation to prevent environmental damage. Yeah.
Cina memulai pembangunan PLTA raksasa senilai 170 miliar US dollar di dataran tinggi Tibet. Proyek paling ambisius sejak bendungan Tiga Ngarai. Dengan kapasitas 300 miliar kWh per tahun, proyek ini diperkirakan akan mulai beroperasi pada 2030-an dan dipandang sebagai stimulus ekonomi besar bagi Cina.
China has begun building a new giant in its country worth 170 billion US dollars, or around Rp 2,772 trillion. This giant does not refer to a specific creature, but rather the world's largest hydroelectric dam or hydroelectric power plant on the eastern edge of the Tibetan plateau. Quoting Reuters, Tuesday, July 22, 2025, Xinhua wrote that this project is the most ambitious project built by China since the Three Gorges Dam was built on the Yangtze River. The domestic market itself welcomed it, making the project a stimulus for the economy, driving a rise in the Chinese stock market and imbalance in bond yields on Monday. This project will be located downstream of the Yarlung Zhongpo. There will be 5-tiered hydroelectric power plants capable of producing 300 billion kilowatt-hours of electricity per year, equivalent to the amount of electricity consumed by the United Kingdom in 2024.
Itu tadi 3 berita politik menarik minggu ini. Politik adalah cara untuk mencapai keadilan sosial dan menjaga keberagaman. Dalam politik, penting untuk menjunjung tinggi hak asasi manusia dan pluralisme. Abdurrahman Wahid atau Gus Dur dalam buku Gus Dur di Balik Layar Presiden.